Hey everybody, me Schluge here, and welcome back to my second Q&A video. Yes! So, apparently the first one was well liked, and apparently now people are really interested in questions, which is awesome. So, thank you all for your questions. They've been so awesome. And the fact that now we've got 8 means I can do the full 8. The full 8 questions. I plan to do 8 per video. So, yeah, 8 questions. Here we go. So, let's see what the first question is.
If you could go back and change something in your life, what would it be?
I would not react to the Stories of Sodor series, no matter how many views it would have gotten me.
Which content creator are you most excited to meet if you ever get the chance?
Well, I've met a lot of great content creators over the years, like Josh, Blissey, Looney. I've met Saberspark, RaceBest. I've met a lot of fun individuals. But there are a few I still want to meet. I'd love to meet Rebecca Parham and Jaden Animations. They are 2 of my favorite Storytime animation content creators. But definitely one I would love to meet, if I had my choice of any of them, Jacksepticeye. This guy is literally one of my biggest, not only my biggest inspirations, he's one of my favorite content creators. I remember watching him in high school during I'd like to call his golden age, when he was reacting to when he was playing Happy Wheels or Five Nights at Freddy's or any of the other stuff. I still love watching a lot of the stuff he does with like Mark and PewDiePie and all the other crew. So yeah, if I had to meet anybody, I'd love to meet Jack.
Do you enjoy making people as happy as much as I do?
I don't know how much you love making people happy, but I love making people happy all the time. Why do you think I do this job?
What's your favorite TV show and or movie?
And here come the tough ones. Okay. Well, I'm a very mixed bag when it comes to my favorite movies and or TV shows, so I'm going to just go down some of my favorites. In terms of TV shows, if I had to go with my favorite cartoons, it would definitely be from the golden age of Cartoon Network, but my favorite of them would have to be Ed, Edd n Eddy. That show was peak to me. And then as for maybe live action stuff, I've always loved a lot of the classic shows. I loved shows like Hogan's Heroes, McHale's Navy. I know you probably have never heard about them. Go look them up on YouTube. They're lots of fun. They're lots of World War II sitcom movies or TV shows. But my favorite one out of them has to be MASH. MASH, in my opinion, is peak. But then you've got other shows of course, little miniseries like Band of Brothers, The Pacific, Game of Thrones, so on and so forth. And they are some of my peak favorite TV shows, but MASH definitely holds a special place in my heart. As for movies, well, again, that's a mixed bag. If you're talking World War II action movies, my favorites will always be Inglourious Basterds, Guns of Navarone, and so on. My favorite World War II movie in general would have to be Tora, Tora, Tora. That movie is peak. Don't watch the Michael Bay version. That or Midway. Midway's a good one after Tora, Tora, Tora. As for basically anything else, if it's Western, it has to, literally anything with John Wayne. It's my favorite Western movie. The Searcher, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, so on and so forth. And then for action movies, I love The Expendables. I love Fast and Furious. There's so many movies I love. But if I had to pick a favorite one, right off the bat, it would have to be Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I never get tired of this movie. Ever. Oh, and in terms of romance, if anyone likes comedy romance movies, I love Moonstruck. It's one of my favorites. I grew up on this movie. This basically just is my family life. Next.
For when the sun comes up in your time zone, what prevented you from joining the military?
A mixture of bureaucracy, hypocrisy, and a bad recruiter's experience. I don't want to get into details. That and politics, so, yeah. Either way, I still have mad respect for the military. I just know a few bad eggs. I know a few bad eggs don't spoil the whole batch. So I just had a bad experience, and the fact politics and bureaucracy kind of just threw curveballs at me. So yeah, but in the end, I'm kind of happy with my choice. I'm happy I landed here.
You are required to remove one soda flavor from existence. What soda flavor is getting Thanos snapped?
If you like raspberry soda, you and I are having an issue.
What is your favorite color?
Prussian blue.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
What do you mean? An African or European swallow?
Huh? I don't know that.
maybe the medical drones will find him. Well, on, Oh, that does not look good. Okay, on this note, I'm gonna go hide from the authorities and hope this all gets sorted out. So thank you for asking more questions. Remember to go into my Discord to ask more questions. In that case, as always, you know who I am. I know who you are. I'll see you all in the next video. Oh God, he does not look good.